We're looking at game 6 here of the Tree Tag Solo Tournament. We do have Wrda, of course, as the solo Infernal. This time it's going to be against Team SlayJumper. SlayJumper will consist of himself, and then it's going to be God Mephisto subbing in for Test. Then we do have Mickey. I hope I'm not. Nope, I'm sorry, not Mickey. Let me make sure I get the teams right here. Q. And who's the final player? Oh, Paul. Paul. So one more time, it's going to be SlayJumper, Cube, Paul, and then God Mephisto subbing in here for Test.
That's
So
right,
once
and the
again, I
first ban
predict
of the game
Lex
is
are gonna get picked.
Darkness Infernal.
Warrior and Ranger for the end class bans. Let's see what Infernal's gonna get chosen.
We are on the edge of our seat. We've seen a lot of chatter here about Luxo being picked after the Darkness is banned. We'll see if that is what Wrda ends up going for here.
The first Dragon
We
Ball
will-
lies next to the SlayJumper and he picks it up.
Yeah, he does notice it. Kind of waits the ping. Okay, I saw Terra, which is what is the other Infernal? Terra and Ares. Okay, that's a bit of an overkill.
In the
So
meantime,
let's
God
see.
Mephisto found another Dragon Ball for his team.
And we do see for the first time in any of these games a rune be skipped by the end team at the start. Looks like the bottom right rune will be completely avoided there by SlayJumper, but the other three
Actually,
were
no.
grabbed.
All the teams skipped the runes, or at least two were picked. So this team actually picked the most runes at the start, which was free.
Really?
And they did get the Dragon Ball rune, which showed the bottom Dragon Ball, which Slayer just picked. However, I saw once he was walking, he kind of wasted his Dragon Ball, so now he has to wait once again.
So this game will determine the victor of the tournament. In order for this team to win, they need to survive past 6 minutes and 47 seconds.
Our allies' town
But
needs
if
help.
Paul doesn't win, that's a big L for him.
Another Dragon Ball is being pinged.
God Mephisto has 2 balls as well, so now they have 4 balls. 1 minute into the game, that's fast pace.
Very
God Mephisto, very ballsy, not invisible. He probably expects Wrda to just do his regular route to start from the bottom left and moving towards the right side of the map. However, Wrda does desire to switch it up a little bit, starting from the bot to the left middle and left top. SlayJumper
He does.
ping, I'm not sure what. I don't notice any Dragon Balls in that side where he pings, so they might actually know Wrda's location. Very
Yeah,
well.
Wrda does start going bottom left, drops a sentry ward there, doesn't see any sign of Ent, so instead of heading down towards the bottom side of the map, does cut up to the top left. It is going to result in him heading towards his bolt, so both of his Infernals are relatively grouped up here, so he's going to need to make sure he addresses that pretty quickly or else allow the Ents to take over the right side of the map.
Yeah, so far Wrda just gonna eat that grass. 0 income.
Yeah, the guys are very decisive this game. They pretty quickly changed their position to the right part of the map, which is far away from where they...
Where the Wrda is. And that's exactly what I want to see in this tournament. And that's what's needed for Ents to survive.
I do think that's why we've seen a lot of scout Ent pickups this tournament. Everyone is trying to get map control, see where Wrda is, avoid him. However, Wrda's done a good job of shutting that down, at least against my team, I will say.
Wrda's getting spotted. So now it's time for Mephisto to move out of this position. If he chooses to go
It
top,
just
he will go into the ward.
He blinked up there as well. Two relatively risky blinks, I would say, for Mephisto there, but so far not punished.
Yeah, he blinks into the ward now. Wrda immediately starts moving towards his location. It's gonna be not that. Yeah, okay. Now he doesn't have any follow up. One punch is enough. Oh, that was very close. He punched the tree instead of the ant itself, and that made him survive. Actually, he has two. Mephisto overstaying his welcome. But now he's safe. He has the blink. Wrda didn't quite see past the fog of war because of the trees. So now he escapes.
Mephisto
Does
had
blink
to
into
spend
a-
his resources on the invisible tree, but this paid off as he survived and he saved 2 Dragon Balls for his team.
Income really starting to build up here, especially for Paul, sitting at 387 per tick.
Yep. Full
Once again, the
aggression.
right side of the map pretty open here, and he's taking advantage of that.
So now all ends have collected all the 7 balls. Now they just have to meet. So Cube has 3 balls, Mephisto has 2, and SlayJumper has 2. However, they're not trying to just meet just yet.
They have just realized
Okay,
that they
Mephisto.
have all the necessary DBs for a wish.
Yeah, Mephisto is, I think, is moving now towards SlayJumper, so he can collect his balls and bring them to the cube.
We're just sitting on 3,000 gold right now. We'll see what he spends that on. I expect some skeletons to move in and start securing the islands that he's already cleared, but we'll see if he mixes it up a little bit more this game.
Okay, Mephisto gave it to SlayJumper, but SlayJumper is not moving.
The first mine
Gonna take quite a while.
of the game, both mines were laid on a short and narrow
The
ramp
classic.
on the top part of the map.
Yeah, SlayJumper is taking his time to try to group up these Dragon Balls. However, we do see Cube start heading towards him
Yeah,
instead of the opposite.
Animal flute for Paul. Paul is getting a lot of
Allies'
income.
town needs help.
His economy is superior right now in his team events.
So a really interesting pathing here from Wrda. If you notice, both of his Infernals started top left, as we pointed out earlier. Then we saw Bolt start to go clockwise, and his main Infernal start to go counterclockwise around the outskirts of the map. So different than the normal pathing we see, however, still looking effective. However, once again, it has resulted in Paul getting big income on the right side.
Yeah, and
All
Paul
right,
used
Paul.
his advanced worker to detonate a mine. I think that was not intended, but however, Wrda has 2 mines.
And that puts a big psychological pressure to the end team. Usually, if they had the vision that we have now, all the ends are supposed to
allies'
just
town needs
migrate
help.
right to the left side of the map.
Yeah, we're not seeing a lot of skeletons head that way, but we are seeing God Mephisto head that way. Maybe. No, he's going to
Right
step on a
into the
mine
mine.
instead.
On the
Oh,
fucking
man,
left
okay.
of the mine.
Big early kill there. That was the only int that even was in position to be able to retake the left side of the map. So we were seeing a very, very strong start here from int team, but not really capitalizing on it so far. It looks like it's slowly slipping away from them, but we'll see how they start to turn that around.
Paul is making an altar for heroes. They are burning the top right island fully, so they are denying a lot of feet from the Wrda.
And it feels like
And now it's
Wrda knows when to buy and put mines, as when he cannot find anyone, he puts a bunch of mines and ends to blow ends up, and sometimes they drop Dragon Balls, and where they have enough money, to spend on skeletons to start controlling them.
There he goes. He's now going to pop him out. He was sitting on 6,000 gold, spending just about 1,500 of it on 3 skeletons. We'll see if they go straight to the left side of the map to try to secure and anchor those points that he cleared. However, they're not going to. Instead, it looks like he's going to try to take new ground, at least with the archer going to the top right portion of the map here. I'm wondering if he is holding this gold to try to pick up some items on Bolt here, maybe go get some more wards, get some more mines. However, he's not really close to the shop, so it will take him at least a second to get over there.
First
SlayJumper
Watcher
just
Ward and first Burning Archer from Wrda A. Also, there is an Ankh for Paul, as Paul must stay
SlayJumper
alive as
just
long as
spammed
possible.
a
He
lot,
has
a
a lot of
shit ton of
investment storages
storages
level
on the
4.
bottom right of the island. Now he did notice that Wrda is coming there, and it's about to be like a huge, huge feat. He does not burn them. He kind of wastes the effort that was made on the top right island of the
SlayJumper
map.
got revealed.
He's buying items. He doesn't have gold for a lot of items. He spent all his gold, yeah, to just get a bunch of farms, which are now
Oh,
gonna
he
get demolished.
does blink into the river. It looks like Wrda is starting to smell that out. We'll see if he catches him here with the dust. Ooh,
Oh,
walking back
what?
towards it. Oh man, he is going to Cyclone Staff him. And he might
Jesus.
get surprised there was no impale there, I will say,
Yeah.
but I guess works out this
Weirdo is
time.
just shocked, I guess, for this move. Okay, 2 ends
So
meet.
much, yeah, he was in awe so much that he just didn't use his ability. Oh, and he is going to get knocked up
Yeah.
there. That will be the second kill.
That was just so bad. Jeez, like, yeah. But anyways, Cube has a lot of histories prepared. So SlayJumper's gonna get rescued immediately, even though he fed a shit ton by doing. Well, you can't put it another way. It was just dumb. Dumb way to do it against Terra and Ares combo. Will Mephisto get the same fate?
Wrda is smelling blood in the water, and Mephisto managed to use his blink right in time.
But this time, Wrda had not picked up that early crystal ball, so he doesn't have quite as many far sights just in his toolkit. So with that, after that blink, he looks like he decides that he has no chance of hunting him down, knows he already did kill that in one time, and says, I need to focus on somebody else here.
He does have 10k gold, but I think he didn't have quite the chance yet to just make a bunch of purchases. He just kept chasing and chasing and chasing and clearing. He didn't go past the shops. Now I think we are about to see some crystal balls and stuff like that because he just went to the shop. And yes, here it goes. Three Watcher Wars, 1 crystal ball.
There it is. We do have Cube sitting with 3 raging trees on the ultimate item shop right there towards middle. Cube has been doing a great job of just preparing those saves. He always has those raging trees right around the corner in case his teammates do go down.
Paul has just summoned a hero with a tome of greater experience and gloves of attack already,
Our allies' town needs
and
help.
preparing to take his claws.
And once again, circling back to where all of the farms are, we're seeing almost every farm that the Imp team has right there by Paul on the right side of the map. The only area that Wrda is yet to clear. Looks like he's going to be starting to head that way shortly. That's going to be a big treasure chest for him once he does get there.
Wrda spent a mine
what?
to put it on a ramp on the bottom right corner of the map.
Meanwhile, Mephisto is starting to collect the second set of balls. He did move out to the left side of the map, which I wish I would see more ends do. Currently, we can see first skeletons getting out, so looks like we're the one to save for wait until skeleton level 1 until he starts pushing the skeletons, making them hard to get knocked out by cheap units. But Paul already has a bunch of income, and archers are already moving out. As you
Yeah,
can
he's
see,
heading in. We are seeing 2 classes chosen here now. We do have SlayJumper going Regrower. Cube once again back on the runner, which he's really been performing very well on. We'll see what the other 2 end up selecting. Yeah, Paul's archers really starting to retake the bottom side of the map here. He also sent a grouping up to the top side of the map. Bolt did kill about half of them, but then ultimately decided to move on and clear farms instead.
And Paul does move to the left side of the map, which is completely free. Free to spam, more income, regain control, and he meanwhile also walks by another Dragon
Our
Ball.
allies'
So now
town
they have
needs help.
Unfortunately, Paul
All the while,
farms are getting revealed and destroyed by Wrda. He found his Fountain of Life, Tree of Life, and a bunch of investment storages of level 4.
does
once
also
again
use the Ares ult to clear out a big segment of trees there on the right middle portion of the
Our
map,
allies'
but
town
doesn't
needs
catch all the
help.
farms while doing so.
Upgrade
once
center
again we
from
don't
Cook
see much
is
regrowing
getting
from the end
cancelled.
team, and we are closing into 50% trees left on the map. I don't know why.
Our
Oh, we just
allies'
got two
town needs
regrowers,
help.
so maybe this will be the team who will show that ants do regrow without even the nature staff.
I will say it's been tough for Int Team to get enough income to
Our
get the Nature's
allies'
Guardians
town
out.
needs
I think
help.
that's why we haven't seen a lot of regrowing. However, with Paul's early income, maybe he can start funding his team, get those Nature's Guardians out. They are 4,000 gold a pop, and they do feed a lot as well if they do go down. So that's going to be the main specialty with Regrower. However, it's an expensive unit for a reason. It's strong. It has lots of
Our
sentries that it
allies'
can place
town needs
around, and
help.
of course, the regrowing is very strong.
Yeah. In the
Which the
meantime,
location is now.
first watch awards on the crossroads for Wrda and outposts are out.
Our
Last
allies'
Dragon
town
Ball
needs
right
help.
next to Paul's hero, but he's not microing it. Will he notice it? Especially since the Bolt is climbing up the stairs to meet him in person. So far, no reaction. Did Paul even share with his teammates?
His income is going to be
Yeah,
largely
Paul's hero
taken
needs some
down there.
attention right now from Paul. He managed
SlayJumper
to
being
save
spotted.
his
Our allies'
hero.
town
However,
needs help.
SlayJumper is in danger. Wrda is creating pressure. His Rock Infernal
He
is
does have a
chasing
blink.
SlayJumper. SlayJumper has enough to use
He's
his
gonna walk
blink.
right past the Ward.
Our
There's Bolt
allies' town needs help.
waiting him. And
It's going to
he is dead. He is just straight up dead. Unless
He
he
is
uses
running
Divine of
Cyclone is
Twin Wind.
backwards.
Why did he not blink? Oh well.
His blink was on cooldown, I believe.
It wasn't. The mana was already filled, so he was just saving it, I guess. Uh, he once
great
again he
question.
does not
Our allies'
realize
town
just how
needs
much
help.
lockdown this combo of Wrda's Infernals have. You cannot just wait it out, you know. You gotta blink as soon as it's ready. Anyways, the
This team
Dragon Ball.
performing very well when it comes to really just instantly saving. Anytime we see anyone get captured, they're saved within 10 seconds at the absolute latest, which is allowing them to just
Our
continuously
allies'
not
town
really go
needs help.
down once they do have somebody that gets caught.
6 Dragon Balls in the pocket
We
of
have
Bottom,
Cube's
and
hero,
I believe
yes, and
she's.
he's moving to the final hero. So
Yes.
Paul did not use his hero to pick up the last Dragon Ball, but no
Our
matter, Cube
allies'
is
town
going to
needs
get it.
help.
Bolt is near. Bolt is smelling something. He put a sentry ward,
An allied
and
champion
Paul
has fallen.
has obtained all
Oh,
7
Paul,
Dragon Balls. He must cast the spell shortly, as where they
Our
paid
allies' town
full
needs
attention
help.
on him.
if the hero dies, so will the Shenlog, the
Again, the
dragon.
heroes not being microed is the selection
Our
of the
allies'
wish
town
here.
needs help.
Yeah, they
That
are
should
taking their time to get the wish. Luckily, Wrda is not going. Okay, they go for the safe choice, Nature Staff.
In nature's style,
So
it
never
I
is.
seen.
think
Seems that the ants will try to regrow as much as possible and cause a lot of trouble to where they with regrowing trees.
look at God
Already 3
Mephisto's
nature
income. He
guardians for God Mephisto.
Our
These
allies'
are
town needs
very
help.
impactful
I
units
think
and you never want to lose them. as when they die, they produce units for Infernals that can cut down a lot of trees.
Oh no, Nature Staff is gonna die. Bro, most oh, no, he has an armor rune. Beautiful.
How's the
Perfect.
armor runes?
Yeah, the armor rune saved, I did notice it. Although the hero will die with the staff.
Let's
So
get
Where they're
439
using his
trees. Not a
spells to
bad regrow.
destroy the cube's hero.
that's not a good play to
Both
just tornado
Infernals
it.
have Searing Blades, and this is too much for the bottom, even under the
Now the
rune
Nation Staff
of
can be
protection.
camped. This is a good location to put your Wrda and leave it for the time being. Will the Wrda choose to do it? We'll see.
Paul
Kind of
is
a meme
going
here, if you
to
look at SlayJumper on the bottom side of the map with his straight line of great resource storages there. It's something that I can't say I've seen,
Mhm.
but it is does look good.
Seems
Yeah,
like Paul is
reminds me
going
of
to pick his
Kodotag.
class, and Ants are feeling fine right now. They have quite a stable economy.
Huge recovery from them. Looks like they were, starting to get trapped a little bit, but then Paul moves over to the left side of the map, reestablishes dominance, gets his income going again quickly. And now they're back into stabilizing.
And surprisingly, God Mephisto's income, God Mephisto has the highest income on his team right now, even though it might not look like that when looking at the map itself. He
Oh,
has
sure.
1k gold income right at this moment. Looks like they're not going for a cheap game, they're going for high income game, which we love to see. We're gonna see more tools used by the end team, hopefully, because the income will allow it.
Huge economic damage for God Mephisto from Wrda's Cyclone. He's cycloning away level 4 farms. Paul's hero is being revealed, and ants are spread on the left part of the map. However, their vision is very good for this time of the game.
The clock does say 24 minutes. However, really, they only need to survive about 18 more minutes in order to secure their victory in the tournament.
Yeah, SlayJumper picked the grower class, but he does not use his ability at all. I think not even once, because he has 65 regrown trees. Oh well. Cube is, however, using his nature lovers, not even the regrower extra future version, and is right now leading on the regrowing. This team is by far the most regrown team right now in the tournament. Oh wait, no, Cube was from the nature staff. Right. So it doesn't really count. Well, at least God Mephisto does regrow a bit for now with his nature guardians. And
Wrda
look at,
does move an Infernal machine there on the nature staff.
yeah, at the very least, that. Although they are quite vulnerable to even the raging trees, as you can see, normal attack type versus medium armor, just gonna get melted even by level 2 piss trees. But I'm not sure if Cube is even going for to attack it or just preparing the saves.
Where they
We'll see
use
in a
his staff
second.
of teleportation to get rid of Paul's advanced workers. However, Paul is continuing to kill Wrda skeletons with huntresses.
Paul's not microing a zero. Yep, that's for free.
An allied champion has fallen.
Okay,
Both
so
found
one piss
his
tree will
investment storages.
note this infernal machine. No, he's just preparing the saves. He's not interested in taking back the nature staff. Or is he? I can't understand. What is he doing? Okay, SlayJumper is ready with his main end. Two piss trees is however not gonna be enough.
Yeah, I do think he was just preparing for a save there. Happened to just walk into the Infernal machine.
Yep.
That's my best guess.
Yep, I agree.
SlayJumper is going to pop up a tunnel there, right in the bottom right corner next to mid. Good planning from his part.
Finally, we can see at least one end carrying an Ankh of Reincarnation
Our
this game.
allies' town needs help.
Oh, actually, God Mephisto has it too.
Looks like the Nature's Guardians will get seen on the right side of the map. He's going to switch to Ares and he's going to ult them to make sure
Oh, that. Oh, very last second. Surviving with just a little bit health left. And there you can see the
What is-
Fallen Guardian.
Wrda is going to get stuck on those trees there. Looks like he was right clicking up the ramp, couldn't quite get through, was blocked off, and because of it, decides to turn and accept one Nature's Guardian as his spoils, which
I think
isn't what
he
he was
aborted. No, he aborted that because he noticed that SlayJumper is right there. He doesn't have a blink. He made a bad blink, and now he's about to be the nuke.
Let's go down.
That was a really juicy nuke. That
Yeah, gets
made
him with
Enzo
barely-
lose a lot of them.
I
Map
said
control
before,
right
Cube
now.
has prepared some piss trees, which are coming in for the save. Quick rescue.
Call
SlayJumper
that
got
Cube
70
specialty.
items for running, but no items for HP, and I think that Wrda's main Infernal can easily kill him anytime
Yeah.
he reaches the distance.
So now we have Skeleton level 2, and also instantly Wrda just gets pops off 2 Sentry Ward upgrades, which are invulnerable and cannot be damaged or killed.
2 hits away from being revived, and where they denied the save.
I'm surprised that they are not trying to reacquire the Nation Staff.
Our allies' town needs help.
God Mephisto will get seen by a ward in the top right corner.
Maybe not fast enough. He's gonna walk again through the next one. No, he dodges it. But there's another one.
Won't dodge that one. It is going to
6
result in
Dragon
6
Balls in
DBs
the
so far.
pockets
Town
of
needs help. An allied
ants right
champion
now.
has fallen.
Wrda has 4, one defense sides stacked up.
An allied champion has fallen.
Bolt is in the vicinity, but it looks like Wrda's not going to be going for God Mephisto here. Oh,
He is.
now
He was
is.
sitting in the sentry ward for a long while.
God Mephisto's builder to block Wrda's bolt.
Wow. That was maybe just a lucky builder there that walked through right when he needed it.
He's going in with his main Infernal. He chose to bait. There's a skeleton where he just blinked, but no TP coming out just yet from Wrda. But he isn't quite a danger. If Wrda pays it... Oh wait, Wrda doesn't know. He blinked on that island. He thinks he went to the bottom.
It did seem like he lost him there. Wasn't sure where the blink ultimately went to. Unfortunate there for Wrda.
Yeah, and now Mephisto might be safe. However, there's a shit ton of wards around everywhere. Yeah, he goes into the ward. Now once again, and no blink, dusted, and just punched down.
Will go
And-
down.
Our
Does have
allies'
500,
town
561 income
Let's
there.
see,
so
87 feet, 30k feet.
That was a great
6
catch
Dragon
for
Balls.
Wrda.
Minus 6 DBs.
And right now he can
minus
afford
30k gold.
more units, more upgrades for his Infernal. He can even send an Wrda to guard 6 Dragon Balls.
At the very least, he has 30k gold in the bank.
Yeah, if you look at the feed this game, we're seeing more feed than we saw from entire teams last game by a few individual players. So they are not worried about their amount of feed. They just say, you know, as long as we have income, we don't care how much income he has.
That's, to be honest, that's not a bad strategy because He is only human. He can only control so many skeletons and stuff like that.
His blink is down. That reveal will see which direction he goes. He's going to go to the south. However, there's no bolt over there. Bolt's on the other side of the map. So it'll be a chase to see if he catches him before before his blink cooldown is back up. But looks like he will not. Oh, does he get the reveal? Dusk right now? No, he
Oh,
does.
risky move pays off.
Risky move pays off, and he blinks away from the observer ward right on the cliff.
And Wrda lost him, but now he unintentionally goes towards Paul, which is obviously the most important target of the map right now. Most income,
Our
0
allies'
deaths.
town needs help.
But Cube is already sending Raging Trees back to mid again, getting them prepared, ready, just in case one of his teammates do go down.
Indeed
Paul does
so.
blink there.
Cube's
Our
clockwork
town
now.
needs help.
Clockwork goblin.
Oh, Cube is even killing down Watcher
Distracting
Ward
Wrda's
with his
attention from
Pico.
different angles, trying to attack his bolt, his minions,
Our
and also
allies'
his
town
Infernal
needs
machine, also his Eridars, while saving the end. Infernal machine finally goes
help.
down.
Our allies' town needs help.
Paul's hero with 2
And no
claws
one dares to
attack
pick up the Nature Staff.
is trying
Oh,
to
Paul's hero's
take a
moving
good
in.
position in the middle.
And it's not going for the Nature Staff. That is
Our allies'
surprising.
town needs help.
I think Paul is just preoccupied. He doesn't even know there's a Nature Staff. He's just microing units all around the map. Happens.
And very interesting strategy from Cube here. We're seeing him just spam farms, leaving them around level 1, a few of them level 2, just all over these islands. What that is resulting in is whenever Wrda finds them, he has to stand there and punch these farms for quite some time. You can see that his main Infernal has been bottom right corner for at least 3 minutes now, just punching out these farms, giving him time to retake space somewhere else.
Wrda's mind, whereas watcher wards and units everywhere on the cliffs, also on crossroads. He also has outposts. There is less and less room to breathe for Ents, and this happened because he got fed pretty well.
So obviously Paul wants the Ank of Reincarnation. He feels confident in his last 4-minute
Our
dodge
allies'
game.
town needs help.
Here comes the wish. It is in vision of the ward, but it's not going to be enough time to for Wrda to react. I wonder. Wrda is right next to Cube. Obviously, he doesn't know that he's sitting there and being invisible, unless he decides to just randomly dust, which is kind of his signature move
Our
to just
allies' town
randomly
needs
dust
help.
from time to time. And he doesn't have 30k gold, so he can literally just spam dust non-stop. But he doesn't do that.
Our allies' town needs help.
Now the main farms of Cube has been found, so Ant's map control is starting to look a little grim.
Our allies'
If you
town
look at
needs help.
Ant's vision, it's not great. 38% of the trees left. Still nobody takes the nature stat, which is just laying down there. Forgotten artifact.
Yeah, seems like Ents definitely
Our
lack
allies'
a
town
little bit
needs
of
help.
vision around the map.
And SlayJumper's getting spotted once again. Goes down.
Let's go down. Wrda
Unfortunately,
is
we
ball
haven't
there.
seen so far the use of nature guardians all over the map. Unfortunately, they were
Our
fed to
allies'
Wrda's
town needs
units.
help.
All will get revealed, will take a tunnel up to the opposite corner of the map, getting out to the top right. However, Wrda does move up there quickly. A quick blink will result in safety. We'll see if he catches it here.
Paul's hero was
Will
left
notice
without any
two-way
control
tunnel.
in the middle, in an attempt to save SlayJumper. Unfortunately, his Potem didn't make a single shot.
Our allies' town needs help.
Wrda does lose the trail. He's going to go back through the tunnel, start clearing out all of this income.
Another piece tracer coming into the middle, level 3. It's gonna be enough damage to just get SlayJumper out once again. Now I really hope he goes for that nature
Our
staff,
allies' town
please.
needs help.
No, he
Seems
blinks
guys
to
completely
the
forgot
opposite
about
island.
their nature stuff.
Yeah.
That could be one of the
Ah.
winning conditions, or at least win a lot of time for them.
That's goddamn frustrating.
Our allies'
What
town
can I
needs
say?
help.
Yeah,
Okay,
definitely.
Mephisto gets Nature Guardians once again. A little regrowing coming in.
He does, and we haven't seen Wrda go back to that third bolt that we saw him doing yesterday. He has the income for it this time around. I'm really surprised. He
50k
doesn't-
gold. He really waits for that fucking omniscience reveal the entire map for 50k gold for 10 seconds or something like that. I feel
Our
it's such a
allies'
waste
town
of
needs help.
resources, but you know.
Mephisto's Nature's Guardian are being spotted by Wrda's bolt. He's trying to chase them. One was already killed, and
all
the rest
of them
died
goes
on the
down
mine.
to the mine.
Our allies' town
However,
needs help.
a bunch of trees have been regrown on the left part of the map.
To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing ends just go down
Our allies'
very
town
quickly
needs help.
in the next few minutes.
Not
I
a lot of
honestly,
macro, not a lot of vision. Cube has been standing next to Para for quite some time now. He's been in that same exact spot.
Our allies' town
one
needs
of the old school techniques. Just stay still.
Yeah, just don't move.
This is a ninja technique of staying still, I believe. So far, Wrda has a better vision.
help. Our
SlayJumper
allies'
getting
Ants,
town
I
revealed
needs
once
think.
help.
again. He is not moving. Does yeah, he is steeping in with his bolt. Doesn't even need his main Infernal. And he goes down once again.
Our allies' town needs help.
I think Wrda really needs to catch Cube here. Cube, I mean, of course,
Cube,
Paul's a big target.
Cube
but
has
Cube
Infernal Killer right there, but I think oh no, never mind. He was in range, and yeah, he
Our
did
allies'
spam pinged
town
him
needs
like go
help.
there, and he does get rescued once again.
Cube with 6 saves by himself, so he's been just the core part of this team here.
And side was
And sides are
used.
going out.
2 bolts on the map already.
So he decides he doesn't want to go for
Our
50k
allies' town
omniscience
needs help.
potion.
Yeah, does finally pick up that extra bolt.
Not quite sure where he went. And
Paul
now,
is
lucky
sitting.
for God Mephisto, Endside pings the other end, which is on the other side of the map. And that's what you love to see as an end player.
Cube
Does
is in
walk into the
danger.
ward though, so he will know which direction he went. He is going to blink right up there, right into the bolt. However, bolt
No,
will
Bolt
not
did
touch.
notice him.
Oh,
He
he's
gonna
so
dust
close
here?
to running
Not
Wrda.
What is
And
SlayJumper doing? He
SlayJumper
just
got
blinked.
caught.
Maybe he did it on purpose to
Infernal
distract, which is not a bad idea. But no.
Maybe, yeah, maybe that was a trick to drag
Our
Wrda's
allies'
attention
town
from
needs help.
Cube, or maybe bad circumstances. Paul
Maybe
is sitting
he's
on
Cube is the
his
highest
small
priority.
base behind enhanced rock level 6 with furious trees
okay, please.
and level 10
God
hero.
Mephisto's God Mephisto's hero is right next to the staff. Come on, please notice it. Notice it, Senpai. Know where are you? He is going for
Oh,
the
and
save.
Searing Blade, look at that. But he
He
cannot
cannot
pick
Our
this
pick it up.
up.
town needs help.
Yep.
One final hit for SlayJumper from God Mephisto's hero, and he will become alive again. Wrda is not reacting with his stun abilities from Wrda Diabolist. God Mephisto could pick up the shield
Come
drone.
on. And the staff. Please pick up the staff.
I think they have completely forgotten about it.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
staff is not
I give
paid
up.
any attention from the side of Ents.
And look once again at the middle. Cube has prepared another Infernal Killer into the trees for another quick save. If it does
Our
not get
allies'
cleared.
town needs help.
Where the A's,
are
Infernal
at that
Machine and
ship.
Fellstalker are sadly watching how SlayJumper is building up his defenses and economy on the top left
Meanwhile,
part of the
Wrda
rune
is
place.
starting to crunch down on
Allies
Paul's
town.
farms. He did notice his two-way tunnel, which just expired. He
All
blinks
blinks
right
opens.
into the reveal to go to the next location.
So he does know that his blink's on cooldown. However, he doesn't know where that tunnel
Our
leads to.
allies'
So,
town needs
unlikely that he'll be able to catch him down here. However, he does
He
get
does
reveal.
reveal. And now he's in an awkward spot. Yeah, the TPs are coming in. He is in nuke range, but a bit too slow on the reactions. Oh, Bolt is still chilling right there. And there's a ward. He knows where Paul is. No, Paul just walked out of the vision from the ward. And now maybe he will get distracted by the end side. Yeah. Paul is safe. Paul is safe.
Paul is safe. He
Cube
does
changed
actually
his
teleport the
location, but
bolt.
however, Wrda still
This
has
Cube's getting body blocked by his own skeletons.
ready.
And God Mephisto going in.
Our allies'
Wait,
town
God
needs
Mephisto,
Oh, he
what
will
are you
get thrown
doing? I thought he blinked to save Cube, but no, he was preoccupied.
God.
However, he does notice it right now, but it's too late, too little, too late.
It's a good try.
Yeah, that was a nice try. Maybe that was worth.
I would say
spending
it
them
wasn't
on
a good
Fallen
try
Gardens.
because he did notice in time that. Ooh,
Paul's
Wrda did
hero
notice that
is
Paul's hero does notice finally. That's nature step. Thank God.
One important thing
That
that you
was
may have
the
missed
pick
there is
up of
actually there
this
was a
game,
bolt
I
there on the right
think.
side, right next to
It's-
Paul, and he actually teleported the bolt away while chasing
Yeah.
Paul.
Yep, exactly. So he did get lucky by the end side. I would say end side kind of worked against Wrda's
An allied
best
champion
interest,
has fallen.
but
It-
it's
Paul
arguable, of course.
is really
Oh
close
no!
to Wrda, and if only he had
Okay,
Terra,
Paul was prepared.
he could right now momentarily stun him with his Impale
He did
ability.
have Terra, but he didn't expect it to be right next to him.
Oh yes,
He
That's
2
true.
seconds for another blink. He blinks
Our
into
allies'
the
town
very
needs
dangerous
help.
spot. There is, however,
colossal rocks from
a
God
lot of rocks
Mephisto
and
will
tunnel
win
prepared.
some time for
Come
Paul.
on. No, what's happening?
Let's go down.
So there was tunnels prepared, but oh, one-way tunnel is still active. Two-way tunnel was still active, so that leaves Paul with nothing. He built a tunnel, but he cannot activate it because you
God-
can have only one.
Yeah. God
Other
Mephisto's
insights
hero
gets
in the
revealed
meantime
in the-
picked up Nature's Staff with 2 charges left, and I think it's time to use it. Oh God, Mephisto is in danger. He's been revealed and chased down from Wrda.
Our allies' town
Good
needs
blink.
help.
Into
Going
the
back,
safe
however, he
area.
is drawing towards his only alive teammate. So both of them are. Oh, I'm sorry. There was a big save there, actually.
Yep. Who has
You
the
really
nature
see-
staff right now?
Yeah.
Who has the nature staff?
Our allies' town needs help.
Cube getting caught.
You will go down.
Indeed, that was a great save. Even we 3 casters didn't pay attention to it.
I did see it. But once again, who has the nature staff? Previously, it was held by Paul's hero, but I think some of you said that it was passed.
Our
I
It
have
was
not seen
taken
it.
by God Mephisto's
SlayJumper
hero.
just going into the middle. Air darts are not being microed. Wow.
The
With
face
he's
save,
being
okay.
overwhelmed. Yes.
And now
Under 2 minutes on the
both
clock here,
they
sitting
are
at
revealed.
145.
SlayJumper is in danger, Wrda is very close to his end.
He was not
SlayJumper
using
needs
his Cloak
2
of
seconds for
Invisibility,
his blink.
the item that he has. And it
Our
goes down once
allies'
again.
town needs help.
He was waiting for the blink cooldown, which was 1 second off.
Wrda is controlling both Infernals very hard. He's capable of chasing 2 ants at once.
God Mephisto being caught.
Our allies' town
He did
needs
promise
help.
to blink into the middle trying to face save, but he didn't go through it through his promise. And ends up dead. However, Paul is still alive. Paul still has reincarnation totem.
Our
Even
allies' town needs help.
SlayJumper. Oh my god, God Mephisto manages to just blink out right on time. Face saving.
Yeah, it does get the save before going down. Cube is going to be seen.
Not looking good for
Weird.
Wrda. Now Wrda really has to micro the shit out of everything.
SlayJumper is
Yes.
returning mid. He may try to save it.
Oh, last second blink.
Last second blink, right?
That Wrda must be pissed.
Our allies' town
However,
needs
he
help.
kind of goes into an awkward spot. It's kind of a wasted tornado cyclone because extra seconds, you cannot waste them to just for one end. Okay, Paul.
15 seconds remaining. Paul does have reincarnation totem and an egg.
No
so
way.
it's possible.
Paul wins. Well, team SlayJumper wins.
SlayJumper does win. What a good game. This was the first time that we saw the Ints take a full victory here in the tournament. Very impressive last game and a very different strategy than we saw from every other team. They did not care about their feed. They just spammed farms all over the map, let Wrda clear them, but bought time by leaving them low rank, low level, you know.
And didn't
just
even
really
use
made
Nature Staff.
and didn't even use it. Left it there the entire time. Yep. One charge was used actually, but after that, it was forgotten about.
Indeed,
Very
that was a
yikes.
great game. That was the final game of our fall tournament organized in our Tree Tech community by Garp and Noctum. We thank you guys for watching the games. You can watch them on our official YouTube channel. And hope the next tournament is somewhere near.
Yep, without a doubt. And thanks to our captains as well for organizing their team, helping just take care of subs and making sure their teams were on time and ready to go.